Last time I left you guys, we had just finished up the background here in the craft room, painted some bookcases, added a pegboard, brought in new curtains, a rug, and the desk, and I showed you all of this beautiful reveal footage of what the room looked like so far. But I failed to show you guys all of this. So today we are going to tackle beautifying this craft room, we are going to tackle organizing this craft room, and we are going to tackle making it so functional and ready for some future DIY projects. So come along with me because we have a lot of work to do to complete this makeover. Hi everyone, I'm Allie and welcome to my channel. I am so excited to have you here today because we are working on part 2 of the craft room makeover, which is arguably my favorite part of any makeover. The decorating, the design, everything all coming together. We're also going to be doing a lot of organization in here because this craft room is a mess. And some of my craft supplies are still packed away in boxes in our garage. So we need to get them their brand new homes in this townhouse. I'm so excited. But we do have some other big pieces that we need to bring in first. And this first find, I am so proud of. So back at the end of May, my best friend came to visit and we went thrifting. And one of the things that I found at one of the antique stores, I could not believe what I found. That it's gonna be so perfect for in this room, and it's right behind me, right here. It was this beautiful vintage sewing desk. I think this thing is so pretty, and the best part, I can't believe I get to say this, I only spent $35 on this piece from the antique store. I feel like you can't even get furniture at Goodwill for that price anymore. I just couldn't stop thinking about it the entire time we were walking around the store. So I bought it and I brought it home and now it is here. But we do have a lot of work to do to it because it is a little bit beat up. So let's try to kind of revive it just a little bit and then put it in its new home. But I do think some of the beat upness of it kind of adds to the character and the charm of the piece because you could just tell that it was well loved and well used. So I just want to do a little bit to bring it back to life. It looks so good already underneath this window. It's like it's meant to be right here. I love this. Let me just go get the supplies that I need to clean this up and we will make this look so much better. While I was wiping this down to prep it, I found this in the drawer, which is so funny. It says, "Restore me. I am a beautiful sewing machine that needs restoration." But also, it was well, you can even see through there, $220 reduced to $100, and then I got it for $35. I think I got the deal of the century on this beautiful sewing desk, and the machine is still in it. I didn't even show you guys that part, but maybe one day we could look at restoring it and making everything all work and be functioning again. The desk turned out so good. I'm gonna let it dry over here for right now, but just those few simple steps definitely revived it and gave it back a little of the life that I feel like it was missing. So the next thing that we're gonna do is so essential to this room, and it's something I did not even think of doing in my last craft room, which was add a mirror on the wall. I can't believe I never even thought of that. I mean, I'm filming videos for you guys. I always want to look and feel my best for you. And even though most of the time I'm DIYing and working with messy materials like paints and stains and things, I still really like looking cute in all of my videos with fashion or my hair and makeup, and of course my jewelry. Which brings me to today's video sponsor, Ana Luisa. Even on a day where I'm wearing my painting clothes, I still love to accessorize with my Ana Luisa jewelry. So I'm gonna tell you a little bit more about them while we tackle creating this get ready station. I seriously wear my Ana Luisa jewelry pieces every single day, whether you see me wearing them in a DIY video or just my day-to-day life. These pieces are truly so high quality and elevate pretty much every single style, and I just love how I feel every time I add my Ana Luisa jewelry to an outfit. I just feel like it completes the look in such an elegant and beautiful way. And Ana Luisa jewelry won't break the bank with pieces starting at just $39. And they offer free and fast US shipping as well as affordable worldwide shipping. And I think one of my favorite parts too about the brand is that their jewelry pieces are trendy but so timeless at the same time, where you can feel really good about whatever piece you pick out, standing up to the test of time, both in the way that it looks and in the quality. I've had their pieces for several years now and have had zero issues with any of them. But if you do, all of the pieces are backed by a 2-year warranty. And I could just talk for days about how much I love my Ana Luisa jewelry because I get so many compliments every single time I wear it. And I just want you guys to feel the same way. This is honestly such a game changer in this room. And if you want to learn more about Ana Luisa and shop for your new favorite jewelry pieces, I have left a link in the description box. So, I think I have a little bit of a problem. I am surrounded by craft supplies and DIY materials. I thought it would have been a good idea to just pull everything out of all the boxes and containers that this has all been packed in from the move, just to see what I have, and it's a lot and I'm feeling a little overwhelmed. So I think what we just gotta do is get started with getting some of this stuff put away, sorting through it. I'm sure I don't even need all of this stuff anymore. And we're gonna start right here with our dresser because I think that is going to handle a bulk of the materials and tools and supplies that we need for our DIY projects. Something nobody really ever talks about with moving is just how long it takes to feel settled and honestly to get all of the boxes unpacked. Alex and I have been living in this townhome now for a few months and we are still going through boxes of things. So this made a huge dent of finally being able to get my craft supplies into their new homes. I couldn't believe just how much stuff I had, and it really was an awakening of what I need to start paring down and also what kind of focus that I want to do for future DIY projects. I definitely do gravitate more toward those larger projects, things where I get to use my tools and try to transform a larger space or a larger item, but sometimes it is nice to just sit down and work on a smaller little craft project and just enjoy the process of doing that. So over time, I have collected a lot of different tools for a lot of different types of DIY. So it is a very tedious process trying to find the best ways to organize everything that I have. All of the organizing is now complete. It's honestly so nice that we have a garage because I was able to move half of the tools and supplies that I used to keep in my craft room to the garage, which will definitely be a future type video that you guys will see, a big garage reveal, because we can start working on projects in there, which is so exciting. But for in here, it is time now for my favorite part of any room makeover, which is all of the styling. So we have these bookshelves behind me, we got stuff to put on them, as well as the pegboard, and I just can't wait to bring this entire craft room to life. So I'm gonna use these same baskets that I had in my last craft room up on the top shelf here. This just worked really well for some of my odds and ends supplies. I'm pretty much keeping them exactly the same as the way that they were organized previously. So some of the organizing I didn't spend that much time showing you guys because I'm just keeping the same methods as before. So yeah, this definitely worked really well, and I love the look of these baskets with this paint color too. It just looks so good. So I found this ribbon holder back at Christmas time from Target, and I just fell in love with it and knew that I needed it for my craft room, but honestly, it just didn't work in the old craft room. So I'm so excited that I'm able to use this in here because all you do is just put the ribbon through this. It's just so cute, and I think it's gonna look really good on the shelves. I would say that this styling in this part of the video is more like the start. I've been collecting and curating items in preparation to give my craft room a makeover, but I always feel like no room is truly complete, and it is really hard to go from nothing to an entirely decorated room all at once. And I do believe in a room growing with you and adapting and changing over time, and I definitely see that happening here in this craft room, not only because I need it to be functional, but because I'm also probably gonna find some cool new thrifted finds, and I am always on the hunt for unique items. Especially I feel like I need a few more things to style on the pegboard. So you'll probably be noticing over time that little things in the background of my videos will be changing and look a little bit different, but I think that's the fun of it, and maybe that makes a little bit of an Easter egg. So if you're listening to this voiceover right now and you notice a change in my background in a future video, you should definitely leave a comment. I think it'd be really fun just to see how this adapts over time. And after all of that, here is a reminder of where we started. Boring grayish shelves, a dresser pushed in between, a blank wall, and no personality. And I think we can safely say that we have transformed this craft room. Guys, this room looks so good. I cannot believe it that we have made it to this point, and I am just so ready to get in here and start DIYing and being creative and all of that. I just feel like this room is so much more me and matches my personality compared to the last craft room. I think that was such a good start, and I wanted it to be a very neutral space, but I think now starting to bring in color and some of my antique finds really just feels more personal. And I really hope you guys enjoyed coming along on this process, because it is just the start of all of the many, many makeovers to come in this townhome. Now don't forget to check out Ana Luisa with the link in my description box, because I want you guys to find your new favorite jewelry piece just like I have with all of their amazing pieces. And that is everything I have for you in this video. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.